but it's Alex Spectacular. Once they cross the start-finish line, I watched them flare out 3, 4, 5 wide and then go into that funnel. We took a ride around the racetrack earlier. That is a funnel that these drivers will work their way into.
Yeah, it is kind of amazing that they can go 4 and up to 5 wide on that front stretch, because that runs out of asphalt, and you're on the grass after that. But we're going to find out just how aggressive it is. It's go time now. There'll be 19 laps to go here in the Chilango 150.
Pace car is on the pit lane. The field is inching towards the restart zone. Connor Zilic, the control car, nails the gas. Up to the gearbox he goes, and Ty Gibbs is with him. Stride for stride, side by side for the lead. Everybody locked in, double wide formation. Nobody breaking ranks just as of yet as they head to turn 1.
Zilic and Gibbs, Suarez and Sawalich, then Sam Mayer in 5th. They're 3 wide, headed for turn 1. To the bottom, Connor Zilic. Around the outside, Zilic gets spun. Daniel Suarez takes the lead, and the grandstands erupt in Mexico City. Daniel Suarez, and now they're crashing again toward the back of the pack. Carson Kvapil gets turned around. A couple of other cars pile in, and now it's a multi-car melee at the exit of turn 3.
Caution is on the speedway. It's a junkyard in turn number 2. In turn number 3, Dave, it all broke out at the front of the field.
A big portion of the junk is Ty Gibbs. He refires and pulls away. It broke out at the front of the pack. There's no question about it. They got jousting for the lead among Connor Zilic and Ty Gibbs. They checked up after getting together. The door opened for Daniel Suarez. He threaded the needle and sent the entire country of Mexico into a tizzy.
And right now that tizzy's happening right behind Dave Moody. So the two favorites all race long. Ty Gibbs had led 18 laps. Connor Zilic had led 17. They get beaten and banging off one another. Everybody gets turned around, and the favorites are out. Showers of sparks, parts and pieces all over the place. What an intense restart that collected a handful of cars.
Well, we talked about it. We gave you the prelude before they came to the restart zone that we expected it to get physical, and boy, did it ever get physical.
Yeah, I mean, they went in there 3 wide, and at that point, it just becomes a game of chicken. Who can go in there faster? And you don't even know if your car's going to stick, but you don't want to be the guy who gets out-driven in there, and then they all kind of collided when they got there.
What a mess over in turns 1, 2, and 3. Hard racing with now 18 laps to go. Dave, what's the carnage like as they sit out there right now?
Well, it's hard to tell through all the safety vehicles, but I think that they've cleared all the race cars away. There's some debris in the form of some sod and some dirt up in the low groove in turn number 3. They'll have to take care of that for sure. But what for a moment looked like the elephant's graveyard down here in turn 3 has been pretty much cleared away.
It looked like Connor Zilic in that 3-wide maneuver all the way to driver's right, got up on the curbing, maybe even got the right side Goodyear tires off into the grass, lost control of the car. And from there, it was a big old game of foosball with Connor Zilic. He was the ball, and everybody was just punting him around. Ty Gibbs got swept up in it. Gibbs got pinched up against the outside wall, Mike, and as the field was bearing down on him, a couple of different cars just came in and pile driving into the Ty Gibbs car.
I mean, this is just a mass of cars that are just trying to wind their way and weave their way through turns 2 and 3. I've got Ty Gibbs, Connor Zilic, Parker Retzlaff, Carson Kvapil, also the car Sammy Smith, Sam Mayer involved in that as well. Let's check him a C post.
This is a mess down here, okay? I'm going to just start in the first pit box. That is Connor Zilic. The right side of the car is dinged up behind the front wheel, and then they're working on the left front of the car. We can't see that, but there's a lot of damage on the left front. 2 pit boxes behind him is Carson Kvapil. Similar damage on the right side, and they're just taking saws to the right side of the Chevy Camaro of Carson Kvapil. Their damage appears to be mostly on the right side. 1 pit box behind them. There's an opening in pit road. Then there's the pit box of Ty Gibbs. Ty Gibbs, left side damage. They have removed the left front fender already from the car. Again, not wrenches, not Bondo. Saws are being used on the Ty Gibbs car. And, Sam Mayer's 2 pit boxes behind him, and he's got a dinged up race car as well. Here's a little from earlier and a little from this one. So it is carnage down here on pit road as these front runners all try to bolt these cars, get these bucket of bolts back together and put them out on the racetrack in whatever condition they can do that in.
The two dominant cars involved in the crash have been able to drive away, and as Steve reported, on pit road getting, is what we say, some damage fixing going on there. But the absolute favorite made it through and is new race leader. Mexico's Daniel Suarez is up front.